All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Domestic Girlfriend, episode 7.
Here we go.
All right, we have been introduced to Miyu and Kiria-sensei.
Yes, so all the 4 girls from the opening have now been introduced.
Yes, and I now know which one is just deserves to not
exist.
Not exist.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why she was introduced last.
Exactly. Yeah. But in other news, we have an upcoming date with Hina Sensei. And
she initiated this.
She initiated.
She did.
Yeah. Yep. That is a thing.
And they've already gone to like second base basically at this point. So on some level, this is basically a thing of like, well, is this a reinitiation at the equal level? Is this a reevaluating things? We go back to the beginning,
and basically just be like,
are we
okay,
pushing
where are we
the envelope?
Who knows?
And what show are we watching, Jacob? Push the
Domestic
envelope,
Girlfriend.
the anime.
That's right. Yeah. And also we have Rui questioning her feelings because she doesn't quite understand what's going on.
Actual character depth.
Exactly. And talking to Mari about Mari, which was absolutely amazing. Mari, you are best girl. I mean, many of them are best girl, but yes, you are among them. Yes. So now we have episode 7, and who knows what will happen?
Who knows what will happen? I'm very much invested in Rui's emotional state at this point. Yeah. I am curious to know if Hina's a game player, like she plays games. Because right now I'm starting to get the vibe, the earliest vibe, basically, that she plays games.
Well, she certainly doesn't fully understand her own emotional state either, because...
But we don't show her exploring that.
Right, other than after she, tore off Natsuo's shirt, pushed him onto the bed, and made out with him.
But she doesn't
being like, that was... What am I doing?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. I'm so bummed that this one got a bunch of copyright claims and stuff.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Like, because on some level, less people are going to discover this anime, and know,
and the gloriousness that it entails.
Well, anyway. All right, everyone, we're going to be starting the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Shoes. It's like we're listening to an anime OP as we like... He's like, oh, you're cool.
Whoa, sugoi. I love how low budget this is. Like, But, say what you will, the OP.
Sarada. Etsuku shikurare.
Like, you can't deny the OP's magic.
I can't follow that part.
No way.
This part is the best.
Yep.
I can't do it, but it's just...
But that drop, that's...
it's just so good.
It's so good. Giga memed it so many times. Like... Like, it's basically the thing that you can just imagine happening whenever something really spicy happens in the show. Just...
Wow. Don't tell me they play the OP in, like, a shonen way, and it's, like a big moment at the end.
While they're banging.
Yeah, exactly. My guys.
More still images.
So it's probably touristy and expensive.
Huh. Yes, correcting people is a great idea.
Okay. Okay. Well, so far,
lots of still images.
Yeah, but it's just them just kind of going on their,
yep.
you know, their little, you know, walk around adventure date thing.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Buddha. Huh. Well.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Take the initiative here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Oh, yep. Wow. How the turntables have come around.
Yeah, how the turns have tabled.
Yep, the turns have tabled, yep. Which is like,
when she's like talking to boys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like, is she really that cute?
Jeez. It's very similar to Momo's situation.
Yes.
Except she's... Oh my god, is that the teacher? Is that Shu? Wow.
And he's the chemistry teacher.
Oh my god, wow. This writes itself.
I just love eating eggs.
It's kind of funny how comical and yet like if you look at it through the lens of innocence, it's like just funny, right? And it's kind of sweet.
Right.
But then if you look at it through the context of him actually like getting into a relationship with her, oh, okay. Right. So 4 years later, gotcha. She's rubbing the ring finger. Nice. Okay. Wait, blame her for what, though? for shooing the whole thing there and for bringing that pain into the family and stuff, or for that. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Like, so those are separate things. Wow. Okay. Wait, what? Wow, he confessed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With the novel and everything. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah. It's like, well, yeah.
No, like pizza. Like, no, of course it's romantic.
Right.
Oh my god. Why are we leaving the... Wait. Is this a dream? What is going on here? We gonna have a hot, steamy, like, make-out scene? Oh my god! What?
That.
Pushing your luck, not so.
We'll bang, okay?
Oh, just a hug, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not see that sequence of events coming.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Freaking Rui, look at her, like, framed in the thing there. Like, that's so painfully obvious what they're trying to set up there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the novel's still there. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Aww.
Yeah.
Aww. Now this is starting to get a little layered. Like, just saying, where the soap suds are starting to layer on the soap suds.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You catch on quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got red and blue and red right here. Wow, this episode is just
so many still images.
Just chugging right along. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Rui. It's her moment. Yep. What time is it? Late? Uh-oh. Something's up. Yes, he goes by. Yes. Isn't the door open right now? Uh-huh. He's such a horrible liar.
Uh-huh.
Given that she's, you know, there living with him and she is the same age.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, yeah. This is just... She likes you a lot, dude. That's what that all means, like...
Yeah.
Okay, the door was shut. Okay, good. Well, yeah, but everyone's a baka in this show.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Some good jaw skills there, my friend. Oh, touching base with almost everyone.
Yep.
Yep. We saw Momo,
and
so
maybe touching bases.
Okay. Cool. Huh. Cool. Yokai stories. Nice.
Yokai.
Huh.
Yeah.
Understandable.
As you do.
Yep. She's so formal. Rui just...
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
The Culture Festival. Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Finals are right around the corner.
Remember, you are students.
Exactly.
Oh. This is awkward. Whoa.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. They might not say it's over. Wait, what's this track?
Just a background track.
Okay. Kisu. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Yes.
Wait for it.
Yep, here it comes. Not so. Oh. He's gonna drop it. Abort mission. Run. Like a ninja in the night. He's gone.
Like a commando.
Oh, he's not gone. Ruby, save him. No way. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. And Ruby's like, what are you doing? Why is he, like, focusing on the hand? Like, bro, are you that, like, oh my god, that was the hand that did it?
No, it's because he's heartbroken. Don't you understand,
Caleb? That hand was...
She was gasping the name of her ex-lover, not him.
Nice. Good job. Wait, was that like a visual sexual metaphor of like a white stream of just like...
Or just something rising into the sky?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Does this show do that a lot?
I like to think of it as up to audience imagination.
Oh my gosh.
You called that on episode 1.
Oh, I had it for different
episode 1.
I had it for different characters though.
Right. But you called that on episode 1. I couldn't.
I'm just saying. There's some dumb things.
And you were thinking of the door thing, but just in the wrong.
The door thing,
circumstance.
But yeah, the wrong.
Yeah.
That just wow. I actually thought it was gonna be like Natsuo, and then she's like shit,
and then he just walk in and be like, "I'm here."
No.
Kita.
No, I thought what would happen was he would be so shocked by it that he would realize his own like lack of confidence and just be like, and then realize that she's got like some complicated things she has to deal with, but they're going for the more realistic thing, which is, I mean, she loved the guy. She loved the guy's shoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
yeah, you don't just get over somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the door being open, oh my god. To double suicide with me, because if you do, then we might have a chance with this. What the actual what?
Like because there's the part where it's like, okay, well, you can kind of understand what she's getting at in that, like, hey, we're teacher and student and we're siblings now. Like, that's not exactly socially acceptable. Like, but there's,
sure. But I thought, if anything, she was just being a dick because she's basically saying, like, oh, yeah, you and your romance novels. So this is what we have to be prepared to do, right? Double suicide. If anything, she's, like, basically, like, slapping his balls. Just like, hey, like, pop. And he's just like, oh, what?
I'm not ready for that level of foreplay.
On some ways, yeah. Like, I think this is Hina, like, either playing games, like, on just a really twisted level, or on some level, she's actually trying to say, like, yeah, I'm just trying to prove it to you that you don't have actually what it takes, which is more realistic, I would say.
Sure.
But
which might just be a defense mechanism of avoidance, so that way she doesn't have to actually consider it seriously herself.
But all she would have to do to kill his everything in one like move would basically say, I will never be interested in you.
The only thing that makes that kind of hard to believe
is
at this point,
she did the thing.
She ripped his shirt off and made out with him and pushed him onto the bed.
Yes. So now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's worse, though, if you take that into context with what she did, because then I see it as the ball slap, because then what she's basically saying is that this is the kind of relationship we'll have. It'll be a secret thing where I basically taunt and flaunt you with the fact that you're a kid and you can never have this work out.
Or it'll never be a serious thing. We'll just,
Well, no, not only will it never be a serious thing, but I'll also always have the power in this dynamic here.
Oh, wow.
That makes it, like, really twisted. Like, in a lot of ways, these kinds of, forbidden relationship kind of things, if it's not handled in a mature way, become basically a power dynamic. Become basically who holds the power in this situation here.
Okay.
And right now, Hina is, in my opinion, by trying to avoid basically talking about what happened in the past and stuff, she's essentially scared, I would say.
Sure.
And flaunting her power that she has in this situation to try and scare him off, which is stupid. Stupid. So it makes Hina out to be really immature, in my opinion. At best. At best.
She definitely is immature.
But I mean, it makes her out to be more immature than she obviously is. At best. And at worst, she's playing a very, very sick game on him. So, now, I don't think Natsuo is a victim here. Let's be real here.
Yeah,
Natsuo,
let's be real.
In every instance he's been put into, the only one where I would say he's really a victim was when she literally, thrusted him onto the bed and stuff like that. But
well,
he came into the room.
And to be fair, he kissed her first.
He did. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, complications abound.
Yeah.
Complications abound.
Yeah, the soap suds layered on soap suds.
Oh, yeah.
So we brought in Momo just to kind of taunt the whole Miyu thing, which then Rui used as a little tactical missile of subterfuge against the Hina Natsuo dynamic, which she is pretty much aware of at this point. So what she's probably clued into, because I would say what they're trying to build up is that Rui is the observant, intelligent, quiet one who suffers quietly also.
Sure.
And basically she's best girl by that whole logic there, basically. Like, they're just saying, like, I am like almost
Hina makes things so interesting.
No, here's the thing. Hina is the one that's going to have to go on the character development arc. Rui is going to have to go on the one that goes on the character confidence arc and doesn't fall into the trap of doing what Hina's doing and start playing games. Because she's just starting to realize so much that she could use that information to manipulate Natsuo.
Or at the very least, like, the whole thing of, you know, being honest with how she feels as opposed to resorting to the, hey, let's just sort of, like, you know, mess around and kiss on the bed.
Yeah, and I understand why she's doing that. It's because she's the youngest of the, well, I mean, she's the same age, I would say, of the other girls. Wait, no. Is Momo younger than Rui? Isn't Momo?
I think Momo's the same age.
Is Momo's the same age? Okay.
Yeah. But Rui, well, let's just say, she doesn't have the same relational experience as Momo does.
Exactly. And that makes sense, but there's multiple other things, but I would say Rui is almost like 100% now best girl to me. Momo actually has some potential to compete, I would say. It's right now a thing of where they're choosing not to focus on her because they gave her intro episode, which means they'll probably do her second episode in like an episode or two. I would say probably two. But the thing with Momo is that Momo's thing is that she is her entire motivation, everything has just kind of been explained and brought out. There's not any more complexity left to her that needs to be explored yet, maybe. So what I would love to see is maybe she starts to be a little bit perceptive based on being close to Rui, that Rui is falling for Natsuo, and Momo, you know, Rui is trying to be like, I'm trying to be subtle about this. Momo's smart enough to be like, I know exactly what's going on, and then is like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, Momo's going to, you know, confront Natsuo and be like, you know, like, what's your deal? Like,
well,
so I want to see, want to see some confrontations happening between primarily Rui and Natsuo. But I think in order to do that, they have to have confrontations between Rui and Hina, and then Rui and Momo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so as long as those happen, things will, I would say they will get into good levels of spice. But if we want to basically avoid the dangerous spice, Hina needs to get he needs to get a life, like
you think? Okay, here's the thing, Caleb. Do you think that this show is the type of show to avoid any level of spice?
No, there's good spice and there's dangerous spice. Dangerous spice ends.
Hina's the old spice.
Dangerous spice ends character arcs. Good spice builds character arcs, and they all add levels of soap. Well, but the thing is that there's there's basically certain things that you have to make sure that they don't dead end themselves, because you sacrifice characterization for the purpose of keeping the soap alive. Well, if that makes sense.
Here's what I will say.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this this story in anime or manga ever writing itself into a dead end.
Oh, I know that's definitely not going to be a problem.
Not gonna happen.
You can badly write yourself out of a dead end. And I would say that for right now, because the show is so stupidly simple, like stupidly simple.
Although this did complicate it a bit.
No. I'm saying that, like, in terms of the writing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Not the drama. The drama gets complicated. But the writing side of it is so simple because nothing really happens in, like, 50% of the episodes, basically. They kind of showcase little visual cues for showcasing that Rui will remember this. Rui will remember this. Rui will remember this. Like, that's basically, like, this whole, first arc of the anime thus far has been just Rui will remember this. Rui will remember this.
The number of just still images in this episode.
With Rui, like,
that we're focused on for so long.
In the weird corner, like, cut out parts of her face, just like, I will remember this. It's painful. It's so funny.
I love how bad the directing in this show is. Like,
well, it's just simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they're just not wanting to do any animation. That's all.
Right, exactly.
I don't think that is as much. I know there's directing
it's
issues
budget.
for sure.
Well, because let's be real, the people who will like this show will like it regardless. The people who don't like this show
will not like it regardless.
No amount of like better animation or things like that.
That's
will
not
really,
true. Well, that's not true.
Okay,
that's not true.
The OP does a great job. Like, so that's a prime testament.
They framed that Hina scene exactly how they wanted to.
That is very
and I'm
true.
sure that's probably lifted straight from the manga. But like, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing.
Anything.
Here's the thing. With them starting to cross, I would say, certain thresholds, we have basically the off-screen, banging in the first episode.
Yes.
Which is hilarious because it says, hey, y'all, all those stupid conventional tropes of romance, anime? We're just going to straight to that.
Yep.
We just work straight from that and then go kind of backwards and then forwards again.
Right, exactly.
So
again and again and again.
Hina's thing here is just put on the table the whole, oh no, watching someone from the other room while they're doing something that's, oh my, spicy.
And then she gasped out the name of not him.
Yes, exactly. But that basically has moved up the ante a little bit more into like certain areas of certain
content.
Things. Oh, well, not just content, but like character dynamics.
Ooh.
Because we have to start out solo before we get into the multiples. I'm just saying, it's just laws of addition. At this point.
They did mention a 6-way in Momo's episode. I mean, who knows?
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing, yeah.
Once we get Mari into this, then it will be a...
Oh, boy.
Yes. Oh, my.
But,
then we'll get the mom into...
Anyways.
I
love this episode so much.
This episode was the right amount of cringe. This episode was the right amount of cringe, but I am genuinely pissed at Hina right now.
Oh yeah,
like I am because here's the thing. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not actually like. Let me take back what I said there. If these things are going the way I'm seeing them going, Hina's
emotionally all over the place.
Okay, here's the thing, Jacob. Here's the thing. When you have a very clear kind of dynamic of basically having a character that's there to be I'm the more experienced one. I'm the one that has kind of the knowledge that you don't have. And then they actually are the most immature of everyone in the show. Outside of Natsuo. Like, Natsuo...
I don't know. She might even give Natsuo a run for his money.
Natsuo is the one where I'm like, bro, like... You are on the path of degeneracy, and it's just gonna be downhill from here on out.
The thing is, he's trying though. There's a method to the madness. It's not like this is what I love about this because it's not just that him and Rui start macking out in their room, right? It's like this is the only way I can fix the fact that I basically had something horrible happen to me at the hands of, the woman I love after I confessed and everything. And, that sucks. Like, that sucks. This is not the way to solve it, but that sucks.
Yep.
Right?
But then you have the whole thing of like, why was he going to her room at night in the first place anyway? He was a little bit distraught.
Probably to basically talk to her and be like, hey, like we got to actually have a real conversation about this.
I don't expect that level of maturity from Natsuo. I'm just saying what they set up, in my opinion, was actually that Rui gave him the idea. Basically, that kind of stilled my heart a little bit. She found a little bit of security.
Sure,
I liked the choice of words of security when she had the little kiss with him. Because what I think that is that she feels insecure. She feels out of her depth. She feels nervous, afraid, and all these things.
And that's how Natsuo feels.
And that's how Natsuo feels. And in a way, that's what Hina feels as well. Yeah. But I think specifically with that whole thing of him restlessly waking up, this is how stupid he is. She literally was just like, hey, let's do this again. He feels the same thing. Goes to Hina's room. Not Rui's. Not Rui's, the one who probably actually...
He didn't say that he felt the same thing. She was like, I was hoping that you would feel the same way.
No, she was saying that, like, I would hope this would give you that feeling. But the thing is that obviously at that moment he wasn't feeling that negative stuff. So it was just like, oh, okay, cool. But when he wakes up in the middle of the night, he's having those feelings. So instead of going to Rui's room, which would be just like...
But he loves Hina.
Jacob, the thing is that that's my point. Is that on some level, that's how immature Natsuo is.
Bad decisions abound in this show.
Oh yeah, like, but bad decisions, I would say, where it's not even just a thing of character writing that leads towards people making mistakes. It's like boner logic at this point. We're just like, it's pointing this way, so we go to Hina's room, I guess. So, yeah. And I actually kind of like, though, that that scene happened at the end.
Oh, yeah.
With Hina masturbating, because what's kind of cool about this is that Hina's not stupid. Right. She's a baka, but she's not stupid.
Right.
And she probably clued in because she was like, oh, you were studying all night. You know, like someone was out there and dropped something. Someone who was awake all night. She knows now who it was. It's like, duh, like it's just right there. And I'm sure that they could write it so that she's like,
could have been Rui or the parents, you know, or
the parents. That's hilarious. But I would say I don't have as much of a problem, actually, now that I think about it, with the idea of the door open, because
it was so late at night, kind of a thing.
It was so late at night, but also the thing of they're still not used to the idea of being in a house with two guys basically there.
Right. But to be fair, like, if it's that late at night, she could have just, like, say, I don't know, turned the light off, you know, at the very least. Like,
that might have been mood lighting. Who knows?
Okay, that's fair point.
But yes, the light is more egregious.
That basically is like, hey, just walk right in. I'm awake. Like, you know.
Again, if you go down that line of thinking, it paints Hina in an even worse light. Because the only person...
Maybe that's what adds the extra spice to it, you know? Like, it helps get her going. That's why she leaves the door open.
There's the potential that someone out there is watching. Oh, my God. This show is so ridiculous. Okay.
It's cultured.
Okay. My prediction moving forward here is that Hina is going to spiral out of control. Not because of the last scene, but because of the way Natsuo is going to handle things. The decisions he's going to make are going to feel... chaotic, I would say.
Gotcha.
And like just surprising for Hina. And on some level, secrets will be, you know, spilled, you know, revealed and stuff like that. I think Momo is kind of the key to the whole Rui situation going either sideways or just accelerating at all. It's going to be Momo who's going to be at the center of that. I don't give a whatever about Miu. Like, at this point.
Don't either. I don't either. There are the apologists for her out there, but
they're few and far between. Yeah. God, I hope that at the very least the family makes it somewhat through this okay, because I could see that this being since we saw how easy it was for them to basically reconsider the whole thing of their marriage before they were, you know, married and they were just engaged
without incest and all that stuff.
Yeah, now we have this, you know, going on. It's something where, yikes, that could be crazy.
Yeah,
it makes me actually kind of think about something though. Is like the show, depending on how long timeline wise it goes. Like, I don't know how old the parents are. They're probably relatively old, but they could probably, unless they've had like, you know, a vasectomy or something like that, they could potentially have a kid. And then they would have an actual, like, you know.
So for reasons other than age, that one would be off limits as well.
Jacob, no, I'm not talking about any kind of... No, I'm talking about how it would be a representation of how they need to basically, like, remind themselves that they are family. And just because they're not related by blood, it doesn't make any of what they're doing basically, you know, worthwhile for the family's sake, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's that.
Oh boy. Yeah.
But yeah, Domestic Girlfriend.
Indeed. Episode
Crazy
7.
Show. Episode 7.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, looking forward to see you all in the next reaction. If you want to check out that next reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there, and any level of support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us about stories or about Domestic Girlfriend in the manga.
I am very active in manga spoilers.
Yes, he's very active there. This is his show, after all.
That channel.
Yep. And you can talk with me in the just general anime only stuff there. But yeah. Any that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.